I want to feel your hair right now.
Okay, so we just made it to Vincent.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
What is this place? This is Vincent, capital city of Elden Minicia, the beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. The most beautiful landmark is Atalina Palace, the manor of Lord Dohalim. Its policies have ensured that we can live our lives free of oppression. It's a bustling place here. Sure is. What sets this city apart? We're still technically slaves, but we get paid fairly for our work. So everybody's happy to work. That's not really slavery then, though. The marketplace is booming, and worries about where food or lodgings come from are a thing of the past. It's all the result of Lord Dohalim's reforms. Is there anywhere I can rest? Ah, you must be tired after so long on the road. Go up the stairs behind me and you'll find an inn straight to your right. They've always got a Barker girl out front, so it should be hard to miss. The beds there are great, so I highly recommend staying there at least once. Okay, actually we're good. Hey guardsman, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Minicia everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. But yeah, thanks to the Lord, life is nice for all of us. Yeah, see? And it's more than just us anyway. There's also the guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break if I slack. Unless the reason the city's so peaceful is because you Renan soldiers are around. All the younger kids idolize you, so don't shatter their illusions, please. You've got a silver tongue, Mr. Fine. I'll make this drink my last. Woohoo! I can see your halo! Sorry.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I take it you folks are all travelers. It's so wonderful to have you all here. You don't really bat an eye to us being together, do you? Even though we have a Renan with us. Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight elsewhere in Dana, but here in Vincent, it's a part of everyday life. Hey, if we want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way? Yes, that's exactly right. Although if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley since you all appear to be of that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill one another for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. Training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other as well as vicious Zoogles. But when our current Lord, Lord Dohalim, came to power, one of the very first things he did was put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You're telling me a Renan Lord did that? The place was then refurnished, and it reopened as a proper place to train like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the El Demenencia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use its facilities. Even Danans.
Sure.
Of course, the arena is far too punishing for me, but if you're looking to hone your skills, I recommend you pay a visit. Oops.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we did.
Huh? All right. Hey.
Nice. That's a lot of gold. That's good.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Oh, it's this guy again.
What's wrong? Yes. Ah! How? Huh?
Beef stew.
Hey! Hmm? Got it. Yes! Huh? Hey!
So I don't have.
Why
what
are
I
we
need?
humoring this old man again?
Because there's no way I'm passing up a top secret palace recipe, okay?
There's a surprise.
I need 2 beef. How many beef do I have? I have no beef.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Nice.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So... Oh. It's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
We'll do that later, maybe. I think we haven't gone that way.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danins are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sisloden about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that MochaMassiah harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll...
Halt!
In the name of the law!
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the MochaMassiah Guard.
Just
Hello,
Kisara?
beautiful.
No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of MochaMassiah has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person?
And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim.
I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danons who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Danons have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Yes, we are.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
I really
Your
like this
guest, my
character
lord.
too.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menancia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
I love you.
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
Yeah, he
I
loves
mean,
you.
That's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Douche cannon. Ooh. Ooh, that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Cause if she can get out the fucking way when she trying to heal, that's huge. That's huge. Oh my god. Oh my god. that's lit. That's yeah. Okay. I need to get more AG on Alphen.